glove box, keep the tooling. Need an 8-room house, put the pool in. Why they keep praying that I am losing?
Yo, what is going on, y'all? It's your boy VeLL, and we are back with another Mobile Legends video. Now, this one is going to be interesting because it's actually giving me a new level of respect for Gosu General. Now, we're going to get into it, but before we do, make sure you drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let's see if we can get this video to 1,000 likes. Go ahead and smash them thumbs up, because I promise you, this is really going to inspire you, and it's going to make you think different. It's going to make you think different about Gosu General, and it's going to make you think differently about yourself, possibly, if you actually take the time to listen. So, yeah, I just want to start with that. Also, I do know some people are curious. It's just a lot of stuff going around talking about, oh, VeLL is using Gosu for views. And nobody speaks about the fact that when Reece Sports and the Philippines was on top, what was that, like a year and a half ago? Who was the first one talking about that, praising them as well? I praise any team that brings a lot to the Mobile Legends community. Now, Gosu at this current point in time is representing the country that I'm from. And honestly, it's sad how many people hate the fact that I'm supporting a team that is where I'm from. My entire YouTube career, I have been supporting the Philippines, because the Philippines, I have always said, is the reason that I am here. The Philippines is the reason that I'm here. That's why I always have respect for the Philippines, and I will always stand behind them. But someone from my own country right now is going hard and representing the country, so yeah, I'm gonna speak about it. I think that haters, this isn't for the haters too. This isn't for the haters. This is for like my supporters who really want to know, yo, VeLL, why is this what you're talking about? Why is this topic? This is why. This is one of the biggest things that's ever happened to the North American side of the community. And I'm going to stand behind it. I want to be here watching history be made, because that's what's happening right now. Believe it or not, we're in the middle of history being made. But yeah, man, so that's to clear it up for anybody who's not a hater. And if you are a hater, the fact of the matter is you're probably so focused on me and what I'm doing, because you get mad because I can talk about what I want to talk about, and it can be my job. I can get paid for it. But you can do the same thing too. Just work hard at what you want to do. Like, instead of spending time hating me because I put in the work to be in this position, you put in that work. I could have spent all my time sitting here looking at other YouTubers, trash talking them and stuff like that too. But instead, I chose to actually do YouTube and become a YouTuber. Like, there's no, you can either do one thing or the other. You can boost yourself forward or try to bring someone else down. And honestly, depending on how successful someone else is, you can never bring them down. So, I mean, I just wanted to share that with you all, but let's get into the most important part of this video. And this is General. Now, this was very shocking for me to see from General. And I definitely have a much higher level of respect for him, and I'm honestly much more confident in Gosu's ability to keep growing, to keep getting better and better. I don't know about this tournament, if they're going to be able to take this tournament home. I'm hoping they are. I'm hoping that they're going to do decent and not like just get swept or something like that. But one of the biggest things I see from General is growth. It's growth and understanding and actually taking the time to analyze. And he literally spoke about how it was in Indonesia, and to see this type of self-awareness and to see him growing at this level, it was amazing. Now, he said specifically that even the random players, the random teams that he get paired with in Indonesia, they're actually really good players. And he spoke about North America. He was talking about how in North America, I mean, players, he had to carry his team. He would get paired with all types of epics and stuff, even though he was Mythical Glory, and he would have to carry every single game. So he focused on building damage. He focused on just damaging, non-stop attacking, because he had to carry the game. It was all about trying to have the best builds and stuff to get kills. But what he's learning in the Indonesian server is that now he has to think differently. It's not just about non-stop attack, non-stop carrying. It's about, oh, the enemies are good enough to focus the marksman all game. So what you have to do is know how to survive. You have to be able to take a hit. So instead of building damage in certain situations, now you have to build more defensive items. That way you can survive against teams like that. And I think this is very important. And I think this is actually an amazing thing, because to be that self-aware, because so many people, I see so many people who go in games, have 1,000 games on Mobile Legends and still just getting destroyed. They have 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 games in Mobile Legends, and they don't change nothing. They just be like, they chalk it up to, oh, it's the team is bad, and then they don't improve. But unless you are carrying every single game and you're still losing, it's not the team's fault. So you have to be willing to change. You have to be willing to take a look at yourself and say, what can I do better? And that is clearly what General did. General has took the time to look at himself. He looked at, like, he could have been blaming all types of things. Like, it started like this whole thing started off like, I gave more excuses for General than General has given for himself. Think about that. Think about that. I have given all valid excuses about what General is going through, and he has not said a single one. So General is jet lagged. General has switched devices. He switched from a device he was playing on for 3 years. Now he's switched to a completely different one. He's taking criticism from his team, and they speaking Tagalog on him so he wouldn't understand. Like, literally, he's going through so much, but more so than trying to focus on what someone else is doing wrong or someone else is saying to him or what he's going through, he's focusing on how he can become better. And I think that's very, very honestly and admirable. It's very admirable because it's always great to see a person who can take a look at themselves first, change what they need to change within, and do what they have to do to become better, to become even more successful. And honestly, at General's current level of success, it's not like he has to just keep trying this hard and improving and stuff like that. He's fine, but he wants to be better. He wants to be an inspiration to people. Like, everybody looking up to him, he wants to show people what he's capable of and what he's made of. And that type of drive is what I like to see. And also, he's getting so much hate from Indonesia. He's getting so much hate from Southeast Asia right now. And even still, he will compliment them and say that they are, even randoms are some of the best players that he's played with. Even randoms have really, really good players. Like, he will literally give props while the whole country is hating him. Well, not the whole country. Obviously, it's a lot of you all that's from there who actually support him. But at the same time, there's a lot of hate going on right now. You want to know what's crazy? Like, literally, I popped into one of their streams the other day. I was sitting there for like a good 20-30 minutes. They were bashing Gosu the entire time. They were just literally bashing Gosu, calling them all types of trash, calling them all types of different names and stuff. And in order for the chat to stop talking hateful about Gosu, I literally just had to type a message, because clearly I'm much more hated than Gosu. So I go in, I type one message, everybody starts saying, oh, VeLL is here for content, VeLL is here for this, VeLL is here for that. Like, niggas just get to hating the second that I walk in. It's like, yes, I get paid to make videos. I get paid to talk about what I want to talk about. Instead of hating on it, focus on yourself. Focus on lifting yourself up. But no, you want to come to Gosu's stream and trash talk them. These guys flew around the world just to practice more, just to train more, and just to try to compete at the highest level. They took the time to get flights, clear their schedules from their real lives, and focus on trying to grind and improve for Mobile Legends. That's improvement and dedication. And that's what people don't understand a lot these days. People are actually taking the time to work hard, and they're not getting credit for it. Like, other people are working hard, and people are just sitting back behind their phones and keyboards, freaking just talking and hating on people. It's like, oh, they like, Gosu will never make it. At least Gosu made it there. What are you doing? People are flexing with other pro teams. They're like, oh, Akosi Doggy's team is better. I mean, that's not your team. So why are you flexing with Doggy's team like it's your team? You're not accomplishing that. Doggy is. And he's another guy who works equally as hard. So it's like, I think that focusing more so on the positives, like General being able to literally speak about only positives about Indonesia thus far. He's only been speaking positive. He's been speaking about his flaws and speaking about how he can improve and how he can change the way he thinks and stuff like that. Honestly, that's very, very inspiring for me to see, because honestly, with all, listen, this is why I'm a troll now. If you go and look at my beginning videos in the Mobile Legends community, it was all helpful videos. But at this point, when people just come in trash talking, I love to troll them, because they get so mad when literally I couldn't care less in the slightest. Like, so it's good to see him just stay positive. Like, he put his chat on members only, so he don't have to deal with it and stuff like that. So yeah, that's very good to see from General, man. And I think that it's a lesson to be learned here for everybody. Everybody can learn and to just grind and focus and still give props. Like, don't be a hater, because as much as they're hating on him, General could easily become a hater, but he's not. He's just becoming better, focusing on his game, focusing on the things that he can change. He can't change someone else being toxic or being a hater, but what he can change is his skill level, and that's what he's focused on. So shout out to General, man. Let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. Hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully it was inspiring, because honestly, General inspired me. And this is just real. This is honestly real. I wish I had that type of self-control where I wouldn't just get to trolling. But I mean, it is what it is. Make sure y'all drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, fam. Peace out, y'all.
I don't know nobody, so don't ask for no favors. Don't ask for no paper, they leave when you losing, but they coming back later. Promise they coming back later. I'm up now, she wanna